Hello, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. My name is Laura from Tenacious Taurus Tarot, and this is going to be the general daily collective message for Wednesday, August the 21st. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid, guys. This message could play out today. The message may or may not even be for you. So just take what resonates and leave behind the rest. But these energies are feeling emotionally intense, quite possibly even a little bit impulsive, and there might be some type of conflict, but I feel the energies are indicating that there is a huge completion of a cycle and we are stepping into a new beginning. So before I go any further, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment on the video, and share the video. It does help circulate the content. It just shows me a little bit of love, and it does encourage me to keep putting these messages out there. So let's talk about these insights that I downloaded going into the astrology. And so we've got the moon in Pisces. It's opposite Venus today. It's going to be squaring it up with Mars. It's going to be sextile Uranus and conjunct Neptune. And so change is on the horizon. And so with the moon in Pisces, this is increasing a lot of emotional sensitivity. This can also create tension in relationships when it comes to the moon in opposition to Venus. And it might just highlight the differences in partners here, and issues are going to become more evident. They're going to become more problematic, and you're going to strongly feel the emotional undercurrents of any unhealthy relationships in the energies today and over the coming days. I was shown the King of Swords with the Sun card, and so you think of the King of Swords upright, strong-willed, analytical energy, leader energy. It does embody rationality and logic. And with the Sun, on the other hand, we are dealing with the Leo Aquarius energy. I feel there's something about vitality here. Somebody kind of finding their vitality to speak up, to speak clearly. I feel this self-confidence building, and this is all about overcoming obstacles. So you could be this King of Swords, you could be dealing with a King of Swords, you can be a feminine and embodying the energy of the King of Swords, but this is about using that sword to stay focused on your vision, cutting through illusions and cutting through anything that is stopping you from achieving your goals. And so this is going to bring forward a lot of emotional intensity, especially with the moon forming a square to Mars in Gemini. This is impulsiveness. This is get ready to face a conflict. This is like an insatiable need to go after your passionate desires, but at the same time, a fear of maybe facing obstacles and challenges that might be in your way. This is like a huge energy of anger and frustration. You might have to deal with mood swings, irritability. This could even lead to drastic emotional outbursts that can damage a lot of relationships. And so be mindful. Do practice a certain level of self-control. Find an outlet for all of this high intense energy, like physical exercise. Go for a run. I don't know, but whatever you got to do, maybe turn inward, look inward to better understand yourself and all of these triggers that are coming up. But I do feel with these energies, I was shown the Fool and the World. This is a major sign of completion. This is a major sign of a new beginning. And so what is it that you need to do in order to start a fresh new journey? What is it that the energies are asking of you? Because when we end a certain journey, we do have to complete that cycle before we can take a leap into the next cycle. And with the moon sextile Uranus, this is all about intense emotions. You might feel compelled to act in erratic or shocking ways, or maybe you're dealing with somebody behaving like this. But I do feel you can't presume what other people are thinking. You can't make presumptions or assumptions. But I do feel if you feel like you're going to go to the extremes with your emotions, draw your attention inward, because I do feel there's issues coming up that are going to cause definitely a big impact in your life. And so really lean into your intuition. With the moon in Pisces, I feel intuition is strong. And so if you've got a new opportunity being presented, take the leap, go for it. Don't give too much rational thought to it like the King of Swords. But if it feels like it's going to work for you, then I say go for it, because I feel there's this serendipitous energy coming through with the moon sextile Uranus. This could lead to breakthroughs, advancements, and even new social connections coming forward. And so illumination. I was shown the Hanged Man, and I was shown the Ace of Wands. So this could be a completely different shift in perspective when it comes to creation, when it comes to surrender and transformation. And so we are in a collective process of illumination right now. And this is reached through creative breakthroughs. And so we do have to kind of creatively break down the old self in order to rebuild the newfound self after this awakening and illumination process. And so with Neptune conjunct the moon, this is all about experiencing a profound shift in your emotional realm or how you see the world. You might go through intense waves of purging and heightened intuition. I'm being shown like a spiral of ascension in the energies. You might even find very vivid dream experiences over the coming days. I know for me, with Neptune retrograde, my dreams have been wild, vivid. So many people from the past showing up in dreams the last several weeks. And so this energy is prompting deep introspection, deep exploration of your subconscious motivations. And this really is inviting a massive spiritual emotional awakening within the collective. And so there's an expansion going on when it comes to your intuition and this self-discovery journey. And so I was shown the moon with the Three of Wands. And so this is a very creative and powerful combination, right? It's all about intuition, expansion, and self-discovery and taking those steps. And so it might be time to take hidden action as well with those energies. But let's jump into it with the tarot and let's see what else needs to come through for a message today. And so what are we going to start with today? Let's dig in with the Spiritual Journey Oracle deck and let's see what these cards got to say. And so this is about the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth. And so this could be linked to some type of revelation that came through at the full moon on Monday or on the weekend. But somebody here I feel is coming into where they were misguided. I think this is like a shattering of some type of an illusion. The light is shining down on what truly speaks to your heart and soul. And so we're closing out these karmic soul contracts. And so this is something that must be cleared this lifetime in order for this greater awareness to come through. And so we go into these soul agreements before we are incarnated. And we need to remember these are mutual soul agreements to clear up some past life karmic debt. And so this does need to be cleared. And so if you don't have all of the answers, they are coming. The greater awareness is coming when it comes to this truth. So I just feel like a shattering of illusions. And this is gonna be like something very profound is what it feels like. So there is a challenge ahead. There is a challenge ahead to be faced. You are encouraged to face this challenge head on. We've got a pivot point, we've got love, we've got a healer on the board today. I'll show you the cards. We got pivot point, we got love, we got a healer. What else do we got coming through today? We got expansion and self-development right in line with the energies that I have channeled. And so somebody here I feel is in a very tough situation and they are being asked to connect with their spirit guides. I think your spirit guides are saying, hey, pay attention. I've got guidance to offer you. You just need to ask. But I feel somebody is awakening to conscious life. When we are kind of unawakened and life kind of just keeps happening to us all the time, and we're like, why does this keep happening to me? When we shift that conscious reaction and we make decisions in life that aren't just by happenstance, by our circumstances, then we can consciously choose to make better choices for our lives and for others. And so somebody here is having an awakening, self-actualization, which is like an awakening energy. We get expansion and we get liberation. There is the need to break the chains with some type of karmic pattern, whether it's an addiction or a third-party situation. There's somebody here that I feel has felt so restricted, almost like in an Eight of Swords energy. And freedom is always a choice, right? The Eight of Swords is saying you're not really stuck there. Nobody's ever really stuck in a situation they don't want to be in. And usually we're in a situation like that until we find our strength to surrender and to walk away. And so the doorway to greater abundance is available to all of us at any given moment in time. But we do got to walk through the doorway. We got to break ourselves free from a cycle where we feel chained to something, or like if you're dealing with like a platonic relationship, it's this energy of like, why can't I quit this? Why can't I quit this person? So really reevaluate your decisions at this time, because we are in a massive portal of expansion and awakening, and self-actualization does lead you down the pathway of self-development. So once you awaken, you don't get to go back to sleep, and that's just how it goes. And so when you awaken to the truth, then you have to understand your core strengths, your core values, and how to use this awakening journey to your advantage to nurture yourself and to never stop working on yourself. And so there's somebody here that's, I think, shifting their mindset from, why does this keep happening to me, to, oh, this is happening for me because there's a major divine why. There's a fork in the road here. There's a challenge that's going to need to be faced head on. This could be a complete breakdown of your previous beliefs connected to your family lineage. And you're going to have to be strong to overcome these false beliefs. And so somebody here, I feel, is being tested. I heard Saturn. So you might be being tested by Saturn right now. 11:11 on the timer. I was like, boom, 11:11 on the timer. And so there is a decision that will need to be made. And, you know, who doesn't want love, right? That's what we came for. We actually come from love. We are a source of infinite love. We all are. And so deep, unconditional, healthy love wants you. But you first have to give that healthy, unconditional love to yourself. And so I think the decision is, hey, are you ready to pour into your own cup here? Because if you're in a connection and you're feeling all alone, if you're connected to a group of friends and you feel all alone and you don't have peace in your life, sometimes you do got to walk the solo journey. As a healer, most people have to walk the solo journey. And when you are gifted with the ability to heal through your words, through your touch, through your actions, many gifted healers will walk the solo journey as they explore this healing work and this self-development process. And so you are encouraged to enjoy your own company, because when you actually, truly, unconditionally love yourself, you never, ever are lonely. And so somebody here, I feel, is being encouraged to take charge of their life, take charge of their destiny, take those first steps. Do not let outside influences tell you what to do when you're choosing something that is right for you. So what is it that you're being prompted to change? Because this is about stepping into your life's work, your life's mission, your life's purpose. This could be about evaluating your life path, your karmic path. This is about going towards complete and total fulfillment. And so what are you lacking in your life that is preventing you to feel this energy of satisfaction? Because I feel it's kind of time to make a choice for the betterment for your life. So let's go further with the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck today. I don't know if you can hear my little one upstairs. I don't know if she's dancing, if she's playing. We got Bluey on upstairs. And my older daughter has gone babysitting, but let's see what needs to come through with the tarot. I also want to remind you, if you would like to book a more personalized reading, please feel free to check the description box below. There will also be a link in the comment sections below for my webpage. I do still have the sale on for the transit chart readings on for $88. Normally I charge $111 for those. So if you're interested in understanding how these current energies are affecting you personally, go check it out. But there's like a release. It's like the second you drop the dead weight, boom, right walking down the yellow brick road. And so I do feel there is a magical opportunity here for a new beginning, a very magical opportunity. It could be a career opportunity. It could be a relationship opportunity. It might mean, hey, you're coming into an unexpected windfall or an unexpected inheritance. But I do feel you got to drop something first. You got to drop some dead weight. Maybe you got to drop a mindset when it comes to looking at a situation as just black and white. Sometimes you got to look at the little gray areas in between, because it's not always just black and white. That might have to do with the Mars and Gemini energy. But there's like a very extreme energy here when it comes to a decision needing to be made. But you got to drop something first before the blessings can arrive. And so there could be a block to your manifestation until something is dropped or something is released. Earth energy coming through. But let's do 9 of these cards and let's see what needs to come through. I saw the 9 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And so somebody here is expecting the worst. Do you want to feed the fear or do you want to feed the faith? So you get to decide, fear or faith, fear or faith. So we get the Knight of Cups. So we've got water energy. I do feel a little bit of a romantic energy there. We've got the Wheel reversed. So there is a need to release something. I do feel somebody here is blocking their own blessings. There is a need to release something here. And so maybe you need to release a situation that maybe at one point in time it made your heart flutter. Maybe you need to release a water sign. Doesn't have to be. But I feel there's so much resistance to maybe traveling to a new location. There's so much resistance to this change because you can't control how the change is going to play out. And so I do feel there's an ending here, maybe with a water sign, maybe with somebody that one point in time swept you off your feet. But now there's like a lack of balance in this relationship. There is an ending here for sure. The Death card is a major life transition, transformation, and ending. I just feel like the parting of the way. But there is a situation here that needs to be released, whether it's a person or an entire group of friends or a family situation, something that's held you back on this spiritual transformation. Maybe it's a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio. Then we get the 4 of Cups. We get the Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, she's not too happy now, is she? And then we get the 4 of Swords in reverse. So there is a deep lack of healing. Somebody here really needs to take a step back. Stop overthinking. I don't know if you're not sleeping at night, but there's this energy of complete and total mental exhaustion. There's also this energy of, hey, you're going to miss the point here. If you sit there in a sulking energy, I feel somebody's just sitting there sulking and they're bored, they're discontent, they're lost in like a sea of their own little world. And we've got this Queen of Swords reversed as the central energy. So this could be somebody that is lashing out. This could be somebody that is blocking communication, that isn't speaking. There could be issues with communication. We could have somebody here that's going silent on somebody or ghost on somebody before making a final decision. But you do need to kind of take a little bit of a step back here. We get the 4 of Pentacles in reversed, 4, 4, 4. Whatever is going on here, you are divinely protected. And so if you have to make a difficult decision, if you have to make a difficult call, if you've got to call somebody out and maybe it's difficult, maybe you don't have a lot of experience with maybe cutting something out, but this is somebody I feel very brashly releasing a situation or a person that no longer serves them. And I just want to say you're divinely protected, 4, 4, 4. Something about a foundation here that's, you know, not balanced. There's a lack of compromise. Maybe somebody here has had a lot of self-control with holding back their truth. But I feel like, watch your words. You don't want to fly off the handle here. There is something here indicating conflict and emotional intensity. And self-control is going to be needed. Sagittarius. And then we get the 6 of Cups as the final outcome. And so 10 of Wands in reversed on the bottom of the deck. There's a need to release something here for sure. There is a need to release. This has been like a heavy burden. Like you've carried this burden for a long time. It's like there's a lack of blending. There's a lack of compromise. There's a lack of success here. And I feel somebody is like holding on because of the memories. I've been there. I get it. And so there's a need to embrace some deep-seated inner child healing. And so if you look, it's the same angel on both of these cards. So we get the Temperance angel in reversed, and we've got this Temperance angel here. It almost appears as if to bring two people together in order to recognize a pattern. I feel to recognize a pattern. I feel we've got a feminine here is what it feels like. The 4 of Cups are kind of more on her side, and we've got an Ace of Cups over here, and the boy's holding some yellow flowers, and we got the little girl holding an Ace of Cups. And so I feel there's a feminine here that has really been teetering with a decision. we kind of got a feminine, I think, that is kind of missing the point here. Maybe easily distracted with, hey, you want to try again? Can I come and sweep you off your feet? And then it just leads right to some really bad luck, some bad karma. And so there is a need to release this situation. And maybe you've held on for quite some time before making this final decision. But I just feel like getting a load off your back, just getting a load off your back. And maybe at one point in time, you put all your eggs in this basket thinking like, this is it. This is my forever person. I thought I had a little white spot on my sweater. But like if you're working too hard to try and make a connection work, there's a need to understand why you're over romanticizing how things used to be, because I feel there's somebody here that's really not emotionally invested. This could be an emotional breakdown. This could be somebody that turns on the waterworks when things, you know, get bad and they're like, hey, I'm devoted to this. But really, it's like a back and forth type of energy. And there's that eight of swords that I felt. And so there is almost like a feeling of being entrapped in this situation because of the emotional intensity. It's kind of what it feels like. And so I feel there's a feminine here that needs to find her self-confidence to break free. I just want to say, it doesn't matter who you are, man or woman, if you feel helpless in a situation, you can take the blindfold off, you can open up the doorway, you can walk through the doorway of a new experience. But it does require honesty. And so the gate is made of 7 swords. And there is a sort of truth here. And so there's a need to get honest about a situation here that is very much dishonorable, not trustworthy. This is not somebody that you can completely trust. And it's kind of time to get in that chariot and get out of this situation. Only an emperor or an empress ride in the chariot. And so this is about bossing up into your divinity, into your true purpose. And so I could be talking to a Cancer. Give me 1 second. I just feel I'm talking to somebody here that needs to find their determination and their willpower to, you know, make a head over heart decision. And maybe this is emotional, but somebody is being guided to do what is best for them. Archangel Raphael is guiding somebody out of a situation where they have felt entrapped. And all it's going to take is you taking responsibility for your life. And then there's going to be that light at the end of the tunnel. And so have faith in the future. Have faith that your dreams can come true, but you have to step back into the light, the Aquarian energy, and so the star. I also feel there's somebody here that is a healer. There could be somebody here that is a star in the spotlight. But I feel give gratitude to the divine. This is about union of self. We've got the 4 of Wands and the 6 of Wands. And so what do we got? We got a 10 of Wands here. And I did feel that 10 of Wands burden. And so there's a release, a major release. So give gratitude to the divine for the lesson. Give gratitude to the divine for the lesson. Somebody here I feel is recognizing the red flags. They're going after victory and success. They're overcoming challenges. And I do feel it's kind of time to just take those rose-colored glasses off. This is about seeing things at face value, seeing things clearly. Be willing to make a decision, even if it breaks your heart. Sometimes you got to make decisions that break your own heart, but they bring you clear vision. And so stop overanalyzing a situation. Stop pretending there isn't a problem. Stop sweeping issues under the rug. Stop people pleasing. Stop worrying about making everybody else happy. Make yourself happy. Find the determination to go after your dreams. Find the willpower and the control to believe in yourself and to go after what you know is best for you. So there's illumination here for sure. I think it began around the full moon on Monday. And so we got the moon, we got the sun. This really is about understanding that there's always a magical opportunity after an ending, and you might not see it right away, but I feel there's a revelation that's going to make everything crystal clear, and it's just kind of time to heal your heart. I think a massive energy of healing your heart. So there might be great sadness here, but I want to say, like, your heart will heal. Time does heal. So how can you find your personal strength to let go of the past and go through a period of personal growth and transformation? And sometimes we can't heal misunderstandings with others. Sometimes the only way to heal is to go your separate ways. And so I feel somebody's learning to fill their own cup first. Cover your cup. Stop giving your cup out to everybody that gives you attention. Start loving yourself. Start showing compassion to yourself. Start listening to that psychic intuition that we all have. Stop self-sacrificing yourself, because deep intuitive insights are coming, and you've got to learn to take care of yourself first. We can't keep pouring from empty cups anymore, and so trust your intuition. Trust your intuition and follow your heart and do what's best for you. So what are we closing off the reading with today? Let's get one crystal stone deck. And so awakening, the serpentine card is all about awakening. So you might need to find your solid ground. But this is about letting go of an old belief system, letting go of this very stuck energy. And so when serpentine arrives, it's an invitation. Hey, rip the Band-Aid off. There's nothing left to heal here. There's nothing left to learn here. Release the lingering drama and tap into that spiritual self. So what's the closing message for the collective today? Copper and honey calcite. This is about breaking through all of these limitations. I feel sacral chakra. And so this really is about stop banging your head up against the wall. Stop repeating the same pattern over and over again and expecting different results. It's really insane. And so I do feel somebody here is super driven to stop. Just stop. Stop playing these games. Stop wondering when it's going to be your turn. It's going to be your turn, okay? It's always going to be your turn when you stop waiting for it to be your turn. But I do feel this is about clearing the path, clearing the channels. Somebody needs to clear the path in order for their healing journey. And so you might feel like you need the proverbial defibrillator. You might feel like, oh my God, like my heart is going to rip out of my chest. But you will survive this. But somebody here has to make the cut. So make the cut. And make the cut for good. Cut it out for good. And that's what I got for a message today. So I really hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a more personal reading, like I said, check out the description box below. And I do look forward to seeing everybody again next time. Thanks.